Hello, everybody. What is up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. I'm Danielle.
I'm Brooke. We're so happy to have you guys here. Welcome back.
We're so happy to have you here
Welcome.
in our lounge soft house vibe. Please get comfortable. Grab a cup of tea.
That reminds me, does your mom ever listen to, I don't know why this is a mom thing, Sirius XM Love?
Yep,
the radio.
That's exactly what I was tuning into. Hi, guys. Hope you're all having a lovely night tonight. Like that kind of vibe.
Yes.
Like
Sirius
core
XM
memory.
Love. Like
Yes.
they say it like that. Like this is
Sirius
Sirius.
XM in general is like me and my mom's car on the way to school. Like
Yes.
that is what Sirius XM is. And then be like, Mom, like I'd ask her to change it. I think 44 is hip hop or something. Like I would ask her,
Yeah.
you know, and then they'd, the holiday. Dude, holiday season is just around the corner.
I realized that when I was like looking at the rest of the year. I'm sure you too, like when you're like, oh, like I can do something. You're like, ooh, end of November. And then you're like, suddenly it's December and then it's,
It's happy times, happier days.
We are. But actually, the one thing that I'm really happy about is that we already have our New Year's plans booked and scheduled.
Yes, we do.
I couldn't be happier. Like, that is such a stress relief.
I know. We've low-key kind of had that booked for like over a month now. Maybe even
long,
longer.
Yeah, a minute.
We're
really
just
proud
like
of us.
really ahead of the game.
We're just so on top of things. You know, this is what happens when you're...
we're just really happy. Yeah, you guys will find out later what we're doing because we're just going to be obnoxious and not tell you guys for no reason, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
well, surprise.
Surprise. You know, got to keep some surprise elements.
Yeah, I mean, if we just spoil everything, then it's like, what's there to
why would
be
you guys
excited
keep
about?
watching or listeting? Maybe we'll do an episode live from where we will be doing New Year's. I don't know. Or we'll just want to have like, I don't know. We can talk.
Yeah.
We can talk backstage after the show. Yeah. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Hopefully, I love seeing everyone's Instagram stories when they're listening to the pod.
Same. Very sweet.
Yeah, like I feel like there's a lot of morning walks. I didn't say hot girl walk. They're morning walks. They'll be like driving their morning commute.
Yes, a lot of that, and people are up and listening early. So thank you for like we.
Oh my
I wake
gosh.
up and I have so many. I'm sure you too. Like you see the tag stories. You're like, people have been up. Like
Yes, it's so motivating. I'm like, okay, like Sally is up, has her second cup of coffee, listening to the pod. Like, I need to get up as well. So love seeing y'all's Instagram stories. Like it seriously makes me so happy. And I know it makes Brooke so happy too. Like it just means the world to us. So thank you guys. But hope you're having a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be. I've been like pounding the podcast recently. I was telling you last
Danielle's
week.
been telling me like all the ones she's listening to. I'm like, you're going deep into it. Like, damn.
I don't know what it is. I just can't stop. I like constantly need people in my ear right now.
No music.
Actually, well, always in the morning music first. I can't just like.
You can't just wake up and
Not
be
like
like,
you, yeah. Like,
oh, see, I wake up like I'm like, give me conversation. Like,
yeah. No, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm switched to I can't speak Autumn Jazz on Spotify. It's like kind of makes you want to go back to sleep. By the way, speaking of reading and sleeping, last night it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, I have to go to bed. Like I have to be up early.
Why are you up so late?
I did have caffeine yesterday, so that probably has to do with it.
In the second half of the day?
No, in the morning. But I don't drink caffeine every day anymore, so I don't know. I think I was just excited. It's like a fun week. I don't know. I was just like,
yeah, giddy.
It's Christmas Eve. I don't know. I was just excited about the week. And I like couldn't fall asleep and I was like, I'll pull out my book. Brooke, when I tell you, I could not fall asleep. I was actually reading. I just kept reading.
So how much
reading? I probably read for about 30 minutes, which is a long time for me.
Huge for the
program.
program.
I thought you were gonna be like, that's short. I was
no,
like,
that's
long
huge
for me.
No, I think that's big. I did this whole thing with Kenzie, and she has her whole routine. She's like, I'm usually in bed by at the latest 8:30. I was like, oh.
I would miss so much.
And she said, and by bed, I don't mean like, you know, like she is in bed, red lights on, phone is off for the night. It is just, that is next level routine. She said she doesn't do it every day. That's like usually, I think she said Sunday to like Wednesday or something, you know?
Oh, and then Thursday, it's like 9 p.m. No, kidding. Love
no. Well, she also said that she could read when she gets back from going out. I was like, holy crap.
I would get dizzy, I think.
That's what, and I was like, I just feel like I wouldn't remember it. Like 2 drinks and I feel like I'd be like blurry.
Yeah. Like oh, what happened last night in my book?
Yeah. I'd have to like go back and reread.
Tipsy reading. That is something we should explore one night.
Yeah.
We could just come over to my apartment. We could drink some wine and read. And just
I guess that's the next level of.
That's like the next like vibe for us one day. We're not there yet. But that's funny. But yeah, I just like thought I'd share that with you because
I'm really proud though. Are you getting more into the book?
Yeah, I'm 40%.
That's bad.
I've been reading it for so long. Tell me lies. I don't know. I'm getting really annoyed with the guy.
Well, we're gonna talk about it because that's in one of my mentions.
One of my ats.
Yes.
Twitter mentions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. But yeah, so this week's episode, we're going to be talking all about YouTube because I feel like so many people don't realize how we started versus how it's going.
A lot of people think if you just met us in recent times, like that I can't even believe this is possible, that we only do Instagram or we only do TikTok. We only have the podcast, of course.
Right.
But we got our start many, many moons ago, 10 plus years ago on YouTube. And that is kind of how we met, how we created the podcast, how everything else kind of was. I would say YouTube was the starting point. Everything else was kind of like a satellite off of it almost.
Residual.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. And so we were just like talking about it the other day, and there have just been so many stages of YouTube and social media in general and trends, but we want to kind of delve into the YouTube timeline for us personally and kind of just like what it was.
Yes.
And just kind of give you guys a little more insight into like how it all happened, because I think it's really fun to talk about.
It is fun to talk about, and it's crazy to reflect and be like, I had that moment yesterday. Well, I was looking up at some old videos and I was like, 15 years ago, like, because it says like how long it was uploaded. I was like, holy. And then I had to like do a time check. I was like, I guess I was watching this. I was like 10, 11. Like, yeah.
And like, it's not just like our journey, like becoming on YouTube. It's
no.
It's more like the phases, like, oh my God, remember this? And we would do that.
Yes.
And like just different things in that sort. So it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be fun. And we're excited to talk about that. But obviously we got to do our current favorite and our rec of the week.
Let's get into it.
What should we do first?
We'll start with rec of the week.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Give me your rec.
Well, because mine is Tell Me Lies, the Hulu show.
Perfect. Okay.
So it's different than the book, and I didn't realize this. I mean, you never know how they're going to take it, but it's pretty different. I mean, the two main characters are the same, and like Steven is like what you're seeing in the book, and it's supposed to follow. We actually did ad reads for them, so I do want to be transparent that they like paid us to whatever. But I also got a screener. We were given a screener, so I watched the first 5 episodes like before they were out, and it's a 10 episode series. So now I'm like finally like caught up to like what they're at. I think they're on like episode 8 maybe. They come out every week.
Okay.
I think you would really like it because it's a college show.
Oh, no. I'm trying to get through the book so I can read.
Oh, okay.
But you don't think, like, could I?
I wouldn't read it. Finish the book first just because, like, then you could be like, you know, I read the whatever. But it is, and it's loosely based in terms of, like, the characters. And I guess, like, some of it is. But then some of it, I'm, like, gaslighting myself. I'm like, was this in the book? And like I have to like Google and like look it up. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
not that it matters. It's still, both are great works. They're just different. You know?
Okay. I heard it's kind of like Sex Lives of College Girls.
Yeah, kind of. But it's very and normally I don't like shows that are like this. I don't find it depressing, but it's definitely dark in the sense of like actual reality. Like if I heard other people describe it like this, like it feels a little too real, you know, versus other college shows. It's like, yay, college, like Spirit Week and whatever. Like this one, you're like, whoa, like it's like the relationships and everything, like they're complex. They're like, I don't know how to describe it. It's more like real.
Yeah. Real girls.
Real. But Steven is just like, he's like this manipulative guy, and like, it's not spoiling, but it's crazy to see that progression. I know a lot of people are like triggered by it because they're like triggered by like ex-partners and everything. They're like, oh my God, like I had a Steven or something like that. So it's really just a great show. And there were some episodes there in the middle. I know some people were like, I can't really get through. I urge you to keep going because like the last 2 episodes I really liked, 7 and 8 or whatever.
So there's 2 more left that haven't come out yet.
Yes, and I can't wait. Like I'm so excited for them. You know.
Oh, this makes you just want to like put the book down and watch it. Bad.
No, because then you'll have a whole season to watch. Like
no, I know it'll be really cool to like there's still it's. Are you enjoying it that you've read the book? Even though it's
one of my favorite books. So I don't know that maybe like separately. Like that's
all you had to tell me.
I read all of the books by that author because I really like that author.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. Like I just like her writing. I find her writing very real too. Like it's not like she was perfect. Like it's very like they're complex characters.
Yeah,
which I
you're
appreciate,
right. It's very realistic.
Yeah, I know that's like that sounds so adult to say, but
I know it's not like our girl Ellen. Like she
had long blonde hair and she danced in the rain.
Yeah, like, which I do love too. But that actually is a good way to put it. So far, what I've experienced with the book. Cool. Okay. Well, this is motivation to keep reading.
Yes, and I think a lot of people, you've probably heard like other podcasters and stuff talking about it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about it right now. So.
The more you know,
so
the
thanks
more you
for sponsoring us because it's a great show.
I know. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that because you did the read for that.
Yeah, because I was like,
I don't want to watch it yet.
Yeah,
I was reading. That's so cool.
Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
Good stuff.
Thank you for the rec. I'm really liking this segment, by the way.
Me too. I think it's fun to talk about like entertainment, like pop culture stuff,
Rec.
kind of.
Just like a rec.
Like anything. Thanks.
I don't know why I keep
it gets
saying
us
that.
like chatty. I feel like about what we're currently doing because you know like. I haven't been keeping up with many TV shows, but that's one. And I try to do Kardashians, but
me too. I've been really enjoying the Kardashians.
Yeah.
I'm all caught up. It's so good.
It's the production of it. It's like a documentary every time.
It's literally so good, and you can't tell me otherwise.
No.
Sorry. Oh, also, so Delaney sent me a TikTok and was talking about the new Housewives of New York. Have you seen the new cast?
Yeah,
I guess
we
they
should
announced
watch
it.
that.
I think that'll be like my entrance into the Bravo world.
Yes.
Because I like really liked what I heard about the cast. It just seems like a really cool, diverse group, and I wanna watch.
The ex-CEO of J. Crew.
Yes, Jenna Lyons.
Yeah.
And there was some other people, I didn't really know them, but I just like liked their background. Like a lot of them are Tribeca moms, so I was like, ooh, this is cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, perk up. Like,
yeah, very, very cool.
So, and one girl like started her own hot sauce. I don't know.
Oh.
I know. I was just like watching. Wow. So Delaney sent it to me and she was like, this is your chance to like get started fresh.
Yes.
And that is like, it's a good friend. So I need to look at to when that starts. But if you guys want to join along with me, if you're not into Housewives or Bravo in general, maybe we can do this together.
I will join you because I try. Like there's been many shows where I'm like, Summer House I'll watch, and I've watched a few episodes here and there, but never all the way through. Dubai, I tried to watch Real Housewives of Dubai.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Oh, you were invited.
You went
to
the
out of
premiere,
town.
yeah.
It was a really good show, but it kind of lost me like episode 3. You know, like I tried to watch it at home and keep up with it, and I just it couldn't keep my attention span is that of a goldfish at this point. So like no, literally like it's really bad. So
no, I'm the same way.
Lost me. If
I'll like skip through. I'm like, give me the good part.
Yeah.
But then it's like we literally make such long YouTube videos. I'm like,
but that's the thing. But I watch them, or I even make them designed to watch as background watch. Like if someone's like glued to the screen only watching that, you may be bored. Which
yes,
just because we're like chatting and I don't know.
Yes, no, I started doing that. I'm just consuming a lot of content lately.
Yeah.
I ran through the podcast. Thankfully today there was another batch of new podcasts today. I know you get
Mondays, we're recording this on a Monday.
Monday's a good day
for podcasts.
Sunday, We Met at Acme comes out and like that's it. And I'm like, or at least the ones I listen to, and I'm like, okay, I need more. But so I went on my YouTube subscription box and I like played like random people's vlogs. I'm sure this is probably what you do all the time, but I just but I didn't sit because when I sit, I'm just kind of like I'm fidgety. Yeah. But like having it on, it's kind of like a podcast. You kind of have to like. It's funny though. I'll be in like my bedroom doing something, and I'm like, and she's like, okay, here's my outfit. I'm like, oh, I want to see it. You know, you have to like run to the living room. Like wait. Oh, rewind.
I can't say the last time I sat and like only watched a video, like no phone in hand, nothing, like just glued to the screen. Most of my watching is passive. Even TikTok watching is passive. Like I don't know how to describe this.
How do you passively watch TikTok? It's right in your face.
I mean, I don't know. I guess like I put my phone down and I don't know how to describe it. Like I'm not, it's rare that I'm 100% glued to something.
Oh, that's so interesting. TikTok, every now and then I'll be getting ready and I'm like, I'll swipe and like do blush and then swipe, which is crazy.
I don't plan to go into like my makeup doing that, but I'll be like, and then I'll think back. I'll be like, oh, I was watching that TikTok. That's just how my brain works. It's like,
everyone's brain works just a little differently.
Yeah. Anyways, what's your rec of the week?
My rec of the week is an influencer. I know you're not going to be surprised at all. Sydney Adams.
I was thinking about her today. We must have twin telepathy because I was like planning when we could both be in Tampa at the same time to have her on the podcast.
The way I was going to text you last night and say we need Sydney Adams on the podcast because it would be such a good episode. I
really think so too. I'm really not into too many fitness girlies. But I wouldn't even consider her that. Like she's very wellness. Yeah.
So that's what's so cool about her is and I found her because you had mentioned her to me before, I do believe, but I guess it didn't stick in my head, which I'm surprised it didn't because she's from Tampa. Sometimes I don't always see my DMs, but she had DM'd me something about Tampa, and so I just like happened to click on it and I was like, oh my gosh, this girl's DM'd me a few times, whatever, and I clicked on her. I was like, oh my God, she has like a ton of followers. She has such great content. So I literally became obsessed. And now I'm like DMing her all the time. She's probably like, oh boy. But yeah, she's like she does work out. And I think she does like personal coaching like on her.
Yeah. But she never is pushy about it though. Or like to a point where you're
not like sign up for my.
Not at all. And she shares it. Like she'll share, you know, like what she does at the gym and everything. But I don't know how to describe it. Like some other gym people I follow, I'm like, I literally could care less. But the way that she presents it, it's very... take what you like, leave what you don't.
Yeah. Well, it's also like, it's not like, so typically, maybe she does this sometimes, but I don't really see her do like 8 reps of this and do that. Like it's literally just like her on the Stairmaster, but it's so motivated. It's so aesthetic. And her outfits are always so cute for the gym.
Very cute. Very like comfy, practical. Yeah.
Yes. Very flattering. She always posts like athleisure outfits. Like she's just very like, she doesn't like, she dresses up, but like it's more of like an athleisure vibe. So it's very motivated. I don't know. It's just really cute. All of her meals and her apartment, like she lives in Tampa. It's just, I've been really loving her content. Like I'm just, anytime she posts a new vlog or a TikTok or like, and she does
a podcast too with her boyfriend.
Yes, she does. I haven't listened yet, but
I listened. I'm like on the second. I actually was listening to it earlier today, a little bit of it.
Okay,
but then I like got distracted, went back to TikTok. Like that's how I am, you know. So like, and then I stopped. Know. But it was very good. We should plan because I don't think she travels very often. I just read a whole thing about how she's a homebody, and I was like, yeah, very very sweet. So maybe we can try to meet up with her in Tampa.
I feel like
we could do like at some point, I'll drive, you drive.
Yeah, 100%. I think that would be really great. Because I was thinking, I wonder if she'll ever come to New York. But anyways, we'll do this off camera. I'm like, so when you're home for this. But yeah, so hopefully if you guys, she was also on Gretchen's podcast. I listened to that one.
Oh yeah.
So she's a ball of sunshine. She lives in Tampa. If you miss my Tampa content, you'll like hers.
Ooh, so true. It's very old school. Like let me drive and run my errands. And
I'm like, I know. And I feel so creepy because you know, like when people come up to us and they're like, I feel so creepy, but I can tell like where this is.
Yes.
Like, and I think I literally know where she lives. Like I'm just so creepy, but it's because I live there. I'm like, oh my God, she goes to that Whole Foods. Okay, yeah. Like I feel so creepy.
I get it.
But you know, that's such is life. Anyways, we're Sydney Adams fan club over here. Huge fans. So, what is your current favorite?
Oh my gosh. I remember it now. I'm like, well, I have to pull up, but you caught me off guard.
Oh, did I get you?
No.
Boo. It's spooky season.
I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. Like, we don't do this segment every week.
You're like, wait, you got me.
No.
Oh, you don't have a favorite?
No, I do.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Mine is the kind of niche, but you guys are all gonna like it once I introduce you to it.
Ooh.
So Danielle and I both recently got massages by this woman, Dami. Rise Up Beauty is her Instagram handle. She does lymphatic drainage massages, but it's kind of like it's a Brazilian method. It's kind of like also her proprietary method. Like she made it into whatever. So the massage was great, but she gave us this tool. It's a big paddle-like thing.
It's like beautiful in pink. It's resin.
Beautiful. And she was like, yeah, and a little card with like how to use it and stuff. She's like, keep it in your shower. And I love a shower thing because it just makes it easy. And it's so true because I know this is like graphic, but you're wet. So it's like easy to you're wet. So it's like easy to rub it on yourself. And I just really like it. I mean, she presents it all with like the approach of like, don't do this just to see immediate like body results or anything like that. It shouldn't be for that. It should be like to feel good, to promote digestion, like stuff like that. And I get a lot of bloating, and things like that. So I feel like it feels good to like rub it on my stomach when I shower.
Oh, it's the best. I used it last night because it's so nice. You don't need oil. You're just like already slithered up. Totally. And you just like rub it towards your heart, except for your stomach, right? You like go down.
Stomach, you press down.
Yeah.
But then like the rest you go. Yeah. It's like, it depends on like, I guess your part of your body. But she like points out on the card like where like the lymph nodes are and everything. And she's just the sweetest woman.
She's
and
so nice.
I saw that some other brands are coming out with like massage tools too, but I love the idea of supporting her, and she's like a small new business. So go check her out. It's called Rise Up Beauty is her Instagram, and you could buy it on her website.
Yep, you can buy it on her website. It's really cute. It's pink. There's like a skyline on it.
Yeah.
It says Rise Up Beauty. It's really cute. And it's nice because it has like finger divots, grips, something. I don't know how to explain it, but they're great. Yeah. So yeah, it's in my shower. It looks so cute too.
And it stays like clean too. I feel like I have like a shower brush that I use sometimes. I'm like, this is probably disgusting and dirty from like the steam and everything. But this is like, it's built for being in the shower, which is really nice. That was a good one. Thanks. What's yours?
Mine is a brand of pajamas. They have other stuff too, but you've probably gotten stuff from them. Lunya.
Yes. Very good.
Lunya. They recently, I've like, all this past year, I've worn this like white and tan not checkered, like plaid kind of like such a comfy set. And then they recently sent me like this blue, I literally feel like Serena van der Woodsen after she hooks up with Nate. Like just like a blue dress shirt, but it's a pajama dress.
Yes.
Love that. And then this like jumpsuit, like loungewear situation. Anyways, all of their stuff is so soft.
So soft.
So comfortable, so well made. Holiday season's coming up. If you're looking to get pajamas for like family, friend, for yourself, whatever, Lunya. Such good stuff. So cute. They have men's too. Can't say enough good things.
I really like it. I have a short and like tank top set from them.
Nice,
very
nice.
Sexy. Too.
Yeah,
like
sexy.
Honestly, it is. It's like the material of it, and it's like breezy. Like the cuts on it. Like the tank top has like a cut in the back, but it's like a really flattering. Like
cute.
I don't know
Mine's
how
not
to
very
describe it.
sexy.
Oh,
Maybe I
really?
need to get a sexy one.
Oh, that's what I'm picturing. I'm like, ooh, because I have 2 sets from them, and they're both like this cut, and I'm like, it's like, ooh.
Oh, how funny.
And they sent me like a robe. Maybe this is like what they sent me versus what they send you.
Brooke, sexy. Yeah. And then Danielle cute. Like they
was
go,
like
Danielle,
this
get the plaid
red-
PJs. That's literally what I got.
I got a red short set and like a robe, like a
I know
same
this
material
set
robe. Yeah,
that you have.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that was Lunya.
Yes,
I need
yeah.
to try their sexy line.
Yeah, I mean, I wear it not to be that way. It's just very comfortable.
Hey, that works. Cool. So hopefully you guys got some good recs, some
Yeah.
favorites. So I guess we'll pull up our little timelines.
Our timelines. Well, I wanted to start this with a quiz. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, I'm so
not
nervous.
a quiz. Well, we're 2 years apart, and I feel like this might be where the age difference shows in terms of like,
Ooh.
because how old were you when you like, do you know how old you were when you watched your first YouTube video? Or like when you, did you ever have like
I was in elementary school.
it's like the shared experience, right? Like you go to a friend's house, like there's the leather chair, they put
Yes.
yes,
Yes,
Yes.
the leather chair, and it was like the dark computer room.
yes.
Oh my god, it was at my friend David and Charlie's house, and we watched Tosh 2.0 or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Or maybe not 2.0 because 2.0 was on TV.
Oh,
The
he had an
Tosh.
internet show?
Yeah, it was
first?
YouTube, and then my like friend's mom walked in, and she was like, "You guys can't watch this," and then shut the computer, and then I was never allowed to have my computer in my room for the rest of my life until finally high school. I was like, "Can I have my computer in my room again?" I'm serious. YouTube was like not a vibe in my house.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Because wait, did that parent tell your parents? Is that why?
Yeah, and
we hate a snitch.
I know.
Are you kidding?
And she's such a she was like a chill mom too, but I think she was like, just so you know, I actually don't know how my mom found out. I don't want to say it was
She
her,
must
but
have told. I mean, my parents used to be in touch with the other parents. You know.
yeah,
I'd
she's
be
like, oh, they
"Just
were
so you
watching
know."
YouTube,
Yeah.
and my mom was like, no, because my dad had this weird experience on YouTube and like saw a weird video because YouTube was just weird back then.
It was weird. Well, there was no filters. It wasn't like now. It's like you get demonetized and you get like, you know, you have to really try to find like the sketchy content.
Yep.
Now, but back then it was like there was no algorithm. Like it was just a mess.
No man's land.
It was literally
basically the dark
I
web.
know. No, that was like the equivalent of like MySpace. It was like, okay, well, good
Yeah.
luck. Like, yeah.
Do you remember your like first time watching? I
Yes,
don't remember
I
how
do.
old that was, by the way, but
Well, I remember the first like few times. I remember hearing about it in school, in elementary school, and then I remember one of my first times I was at a friend's house in her basement. It wasn't like a computer room. It was just like the desk was in the basement. And it was like, let's go on YouTube, and like we were like, I already knew about videos. She knew about videos. Like we were going off of what we heard about in school. Like it was one of those type of things.
yeah.
So with that being said, I don't know what year it must have been, because I have videos of my own that I made, like my first videos, which were literally like on another channel, webcam recorded and uploaded when I was in 5th grade, which is terrifying. I don't know why my parents allowed me to do this.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, same. I was
Yeah.
probably younger then because I had already been maybe 4th grade.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's freaky.
Well, I'm going to name some video, like some old, and this is the other thing too. Now the internet is such a vast and wide place where like it feels like so many people have millions of subscribers.
It's
and millions of
crazy.
views, right? Like I'll stumble across one, I'll be like 7 million subscribers. How do
And
I
we
not
don't
know?
even-
Right?
There's so many things. Like there's so many people.
Just an infinite amount of people who are making content now. But back
It's
then it was
freaky.
so limited, it
Yeah.
felt. Or like the ones who were like well known.
There was like, oh my god, Fred.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm probably
yes,
spoiling
you're
things,
my love.
but,
no, it's okay.
Yeah. I know what you mean. So let's get to the list before I spoil anything else.
Okay. Have you heard of these? And because these were also the videos that like I feel like yes, it was like show your friends or like whatever. Okay. Have you heard of these muffins?
No.
Okay. Or
had you? Are these all ones that you had heard of?
Yeah, most of them. Yes. Muffins or shoes?
No. Yeah, I saw you posted shoes and I was like, I've never seen that before.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shoes? Was he just
so he made like, he was like a music video / like sketch channel. This guy, Liam Kyle Sullivan is his username. And it's so funny because he was so famous back in the day and he has like 400, I don't know if he still makes videos, but he's like 400,000 subscribers now. But back then, like, I swear he was so famous, but it just wasn't.
It didn't keep going.
Yeah.
No, I know. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Wow. I guess maybe that was like slightly before. It was
also, it could be like, you know,
north versus south. Yeah. Geographic areas, whatever.
I think so.
Rejected. Have you ever heard of this video?
Is it a song?
It's a 10-minute like cartoon video.
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
It's basically like, this is so niche, but we have a lot of younger listeners, so they probably have no idea what these are. It was like a 10-minute little video, and it was supposed to be like, we submitted this to the Cartoon Network, and they didn't approve it. Like, we don't know why. But it was just like very weird, very like, not even trippy, but just like very weird cartoons of like this one. The quote from it is like, my spoon is too big, my spoon is too big, and it's like, it just so makes familiar. No sense. I'll have to show these to you.
My spoon is too
this is like, I literally remember watching that one. Okay.
Wow.
Charlie Bit My Finger.
Okay, I was hoping you'd say Charlie Bit Me.
Okay, yes. Thank God.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my gosh, of course, we would always watch that one. I remember I would like try it, and I was like, it's hard to do it.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. Me and my friends were being dumb during silent reading time. Yeah.
Silent. Oh, like because you watched the video
at school.
Like,
school, we were like talking about it. Like, should we reenact it? And then like someone got in trouble because they bit too hard. It wasn't me.
Oof.
I know. Crazy.
Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
No.
Oh.
I feel like I was on a different side.
This could be the 2-year age difference. Though. Yeah. This could be like, you know, because I like, you really don't even like know how to like use a computer. Maybe now the kids like know how to use iPads and computers and stuff. But yeah, like, okay. Because you don't even know how to like spell or type when you're of a certain age. So it's like impossible to like use a computer kind of.
Yeah.
Right? Like at what age do you begin?
We like in elementary school is when I started learning computers.
Oh.
You?
Yeah. We took a typing class. I remember.
Yeah, it was typing class.
Oh my God. Our teacher for that was so mean. Ugh. It was horrible.
That's terrible.
Did you have a nice one?
Yeah, pretty nice. That's like so annoying.
Such a mean one. Actually, one time I remember, and I was a really good kid. I was on
I'm sure.
The
I feel like you
yes.
were. I promise I did it.
Yeah. So good. And I was laughing with my friend next to me. Like we were like, you know, still doing it, but like we like got into a conversation. We're laughing. All of a sudden my computer it turns off. So does hers. And he and we look over at him. I remember his name. I won't say it just to keep confidential. I think he might be dead. I mean, honestly, he was old. You know, I'm sorry. R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
No, I don't. But and then we look over at him and he's like staring at us and he's like calls us over and he was like,
come here.
You need to be like paying attention basically.
So he turned off your computer?
Turned off, I guess you can remote turn off the computers. Like we were so scared.
He didn't even unplug it. He just literally.
No, like from his desk, he turned it off.
Savage season. Oh my God.
I know, and I was like, I swear, I solemnly swear I will never speak again.
You're probably so scarred from that. Like the fact that you're still thinking about it this day, you're like, oh my God, he turned off my computer. I could imagine that moment. You look up and he's like, and you're like, oh my God, that was on purpose.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's actually really funny.
Yeah. But actually typing class is really good because you learn how to type
properly.
Do you type properly?
No.
Okay.
But I type. I don't.
With speed, yeah.
Yeah, do you type properly?
For the most part.
You keep your thumbs.
I use the 2 home keys, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for the most part.
I feel like I just kind of dance around the board. It's just something happens.
But I don't necessarily go up and down, I guess, with these ones. But I use the home keys though. Anyways. Okay. Where's the chapstick?
Do you know it?
Where's the chapstick?
No.
It's oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God, I know none of these. Right. It must be this age gap.
Salad fingers. That was a creepy one.
Yes, it was scary.
Yeah.
Oh my God, wait, I don't like that.
Oh, I know. That was the weird stuff. People would be come watch YouTube
yes.
with me. That's probably why your parents didn't let you use it.
No, literally, it was always really weird shit. Okay, yeah. I do remember that one.
Duck song.
Oh my god.
So the duck
walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man,
why were they all cartoons? Like so many of these were cartoons.
So it was like animation season.
Yeah, I
like,
guess so.
Oh my god, I used to love that one. Got any grapes? Oh my
Very
god.
wholesome.
I hope people knew the duck song.
And did you ever watch Llamas with Hats? That was like, I had to look it up to remember, but I did remember. It was like these two llamas and they
llamas were like trending when we were younger.
Yeah.
It was like a thing to like llamas.
You're so right. It
was such a fucking thing to like llamas. Like get like a llama poster or like, I love llamas. He awkward turtle.
Yeah.
Like
awkward. Like, or like, I am a llama. Like, yes! Yeah. And it's like, what?
Like you're literally not a llama. It was like literally trendy to be a llama or like llama.
I feel like there was jokes about that in iCarly. Were there
Probably.
not? There was definitely like tie-ins and
I feel like at one point a llama was like in the studio or something. Yeah.
Yes.
They're like, we got a llama with a party hat on. There is a llama with a hat on.
Yes.
In my mind.
Well, it was like a cartoon. It was another one of those like darker cartoons that like someone uploaded and was like, haha, it's a cartoon. But I don't know. I don't know what their motive was.
I just thought of one, but I'll wait to see if it's on the list.
Those were all the videos, and then I have some YouTubers that were like I asked on Instagram. I was like, give me like OG YouTube. Your age is showing some of you. Some of you are too young.
Oh my god, really? Yes, that's so scary.
They were saying like way too recent of people. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god,
like David Dobrik and like or no,
not so much him, but like. Or just YouTube trends and stuff that were like too
yeah you're like your age
like,
is showing
you're about 5 years off like
yeah no we were real OG. No, okay, well, before you get to that, okay, there was two videos that I thought of. Annoying Orange.
I have that. Yes.
So is that considered a YouTuber?
Yeah, because it was like a channel, right?
I guess so.
Did you watch them or did you like just know it?
No,
Me
I
too.
did not enjoy it. It was just kind of like, oh, that's that.
Yes.
And then this one was a video though, scary car commercial.
Yes.
Do you remember that? People would be like,
we're driving down the winding road and you scare them. Yeah.
Yes, and it was like but it popped up on the screen.
But I feel like I got tricked one time. I feel like my friends were like, come watch this.
Look at this Honda commercial. Yeah. And you're like, F you, like Tommy, like. I was about to say someone's name that I actually know. And I was like, let me not do that. It wasn't him.
Did YouTube used to be blocked in your school's like Wi-Fi?
Yes, you too?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
God, yeah. They were like, had that locked up.
It was so crazy though, because in high school, was it blocked for you too in high school? It was blocked for us.
Yeah,
but I could go on my phone on LTE.
Yeah,
like when I literally we would post videos, you know, and I was like, oh, my video just went up.
Yeah,
like checking the comments.
Yep,
crazy.
I remember one time senior year, I was watching videos on my phone getting ready in the morning, and I like somehow accidentally opened up the YouTube app in class, and a video started playing, and like it was a girl like doing her makeup. She's like, now I'm gonna put on mascara.
Oh my God, bye.
So embarrassed. For looking back, I'm like, that's not even embarrassing, but why?
No.
Why was I so embarrassed?
Like now it literally wouldn't, because people watch TikToks of girls doing makeup all the time, like while they're walking. They're like, oh, I need to know this new lip liner tutorial.
So right.
It's so crazy. This is so, I'm already enjoying this conversation.
Okay, Fred,
yes. Hey guys, it's Fred. Yes. I was obsessed. I had a Fred t-shirt. Did you not? That was weird of me, I guess.
No, I did a music video to the song that, like the original Fred song. Like he did a Christmas song. He made an original song.
Oh,
yeah.
I actually met him like when he was like older. Yeah, at Playlist Live, and I was like, I still have to say hi to him. You know, he was my childhood.
Well, it's like a character.
Hey guys, it's Fred.
Yes.
He would sit in the like kiddie pool. Good times.
I see that. Annoying Orange, Glozell.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What's she up to these days?
I thought about that too.
I don't know. I'll have to look her up.
I feel like everything like that was popular then is new again. So all of these people should be making a resurgence. If I were their PR person,
they should be making TikToks like LOL, like looking at their trends. Like Meredith Blake, she's not a YouTuber, but she's like on TikTok these days. Yep,
brilliant.
Or
iJustine is like making a comeback. I feel like she's like making videos. She does TikTok now, and she'll like, you know, people are commenting like, "OMG, iJustine, you raised me."
Oh my God, you know? That is another OG.
Yeah,
YouTuber.
she's very OG. In that era too, Jenna Marbles.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I used to watch her.
Yes, and then the last one is Super Mac 18.
Super Mac 18. Was that a makeup?
Guy. It's a guy, and his name was Mac, I think, and he did music videos. He was like one of the OG like music video people.
Then I'm sure. The name sounds familiar.
He was from Long Island, so he was big in the Northeast community.
Oh my God. Well, also in the music video realm, there was Andrea Russet.
Yes.
That's So Jack. I forget his real name. Jack something.
Gen X Pen.
Gen X Pen
and Super Mac 18 I know were friends. These people used to do collab. Like I remember watching their collabs.
Oh my God,
all
it was
of them.
like
That's what Jack 2 I feel like did.
Oh yeah, he was friends with all of them too. And they would do like music videos and it was like stop motion.
Yes.
Oh my God, should we like?
Yes. So that was the earliest YouTube that I remember is like
Me
being
too.
pulled in, watch the video. And then how did that for you like spiral into like, I want to make these videos / how did you teach, like, you know, at what point did you make that change of like,
I don't know about you, but I think I just started making them for fun on Photo Booth. Like just like making them with funny filters, and then discovered iMovie ? And then just started putting the clips together, and then it was all self-taught. You too.
Yeah.
Like it was just kind of like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing. They're like cutting to every beat. Like it's literally like not looking at videos. And then you're like, oh, everyone else is turning up the pitch of the music. I will too. I didn't even know why I was doing it. I literally was like, I'll just turn up the pitch. It was so you didn't get copyrighted, but I wasn't making money or anything. Like I didn't care. I guess videos would be taken down, but it was definitely a lot more chill.
It was
back in
so
the day.
loose. Yeah.
Like you would just change the pitch a little bit, so it just sounded like everyone was doing chipmunk music videos. It was literally like modern day. Like today, TikTok is like what music videos used to be. Like how people would like mouth words to songs.
Yep.
So yeah, for me it was just playing around. And then so yeah, Brooke and I both were really into music videos. Like it'd be like a trending song. It'd be like TikTok by Kesha. I remember
I made one too.
Friends would come over and you'd be like, want to make a music video today?
Yep.
That
was
fun.
like my sleepovers for like forever.
Oh my God, you stay up late at night.
Yes.
Do you have one that was like your favorite?
Ooh, I made some good ones to some other Kesha songs I know. She was so in, and then like the music was so like it was good like beats to cut it to, because that's what you would look for. Because if it was like too sing song, you would be like, like, you know,
this is kind of boring.
Yeah, you need a good cut. I'm trying to think what else I liked.
Kesha ones were
and
good.
like Nicki Minaj was big back then.
Yup.
I mean, she still is, but you know what I mean.
No, yeah, like for the music videos.
My favorite music video.
One of my favorites, just because like I remember my mom was out in the living room watching Pitch Perfect, and I was in my room doing one to Club Can't Handle Me, and I was just like, vibing.
Oh, I
Club
feel like
Can't
I've done that.
Handle Me right now.
I did one. This is like I did some that were a little more emotional. I did one to Runaway Love by do you know Runaway Love.
Were you just like sitting there sad?
It was like three of my friends in it, and like we acted out some shit. Like it was like I was like act sadder, like
look off to the distance. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was so fun. And then it was always so funny, like deciding who does what lyric or who.
Yes.
Like, if you do characters, like I want to be her. Like oh my God, it was so fun though. And then like putting it on YouTube and getting 100 views, it was the most exciting thing.
But did you ever have any that hit?
Maybe, but nothing notable to do.
Yes, that
like,
channel.
What do you mean hit?
My first channel had like when I like quit had like 600 subscribers, which I think is a pretty good amount for back then.
Oh, I don't even know how many subscribers I have.
Oh wow, I like fully like no,
that is
that
no,
was like I had a small audience, you know.
Things are inflated now, I will say.
So
like that
600 back then was like
600 true people.
That was probably like 10,000 I would equate it to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, maybe a little less, but I had an audience. I did.
I'm looking. I think this is right. 1,500 subscribers.
Wait. Oh, so you had an audience too then?
Yeah, look at all my music videos. Oh my God.
So then they were getting views. They must have been getting.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm just comparing to like now. Yeah, no, they would all get like
flex. Like
no, you're right. You're right. We go off. Yeah. I had like 4,000, 1.4K, nothing like I forget that was like.
Oh wow, I had some that like really hit, like 50K, like etc.
That's incredible. I definitely did not have that, but it was so fun. Oh my gosh, If I Had You, Adam Lambert. I remember that was a good one. God, it was just so much fun. I need to go home and watch all of these. I would do singing ones too.
Well, you did sing. I did skits. That was my thing.
Oh yeah,
and I would put together skits with my friends. I was simply unbearable. Thank you to my friends who stayed with me because I was the worst director ever. Like I'd be like, "That was terrible. Do another take." Like they were like,
I wish I knew this, Brooke. Like
I took it so seriously though, because I was like,
believe
you're not committing to the act enough.
Like you need to, like you don't actually look sad.
Yeah,
Tracy,
like, you will be replaced.
Oh my God, that's so good. We need to like have a night and watch all these because I don't think I've ever really seen yours. Maybe I've seen like a couple of your music videos that you showed me.
Yeah, well, because I did like a reacting, I think, to old videos maybe. Gretchen and I did a video a while back where we showed each other. But that was on
those
our
were the
current
beauty
channel.
ones.
Yeah.
I watched that. I remember.
Danielle and I did reacting to our old videos, which was really fun.
That was so funny because Brooke and I have known each other so long. Okay, yeah.
So then when did you make so that was your first channel? So you were like, hey, I'm gonna make music videos with my friends, whatever, silly sleepover stuff.
Do we want to say what those were called? Mine's privated, so you can't even find it.
Oh, sure. I think mine's privated too. I hope it is.
We'll make sure before this goes live.
Okay.
Mine was Brax458.
What does that mean?
I made it with my neighbor friend. I don't know what it, like, she literally was just like, I'm just going to make a random. I literally made it with my neighbor, and she basically helped me. That's how I started. I made it with her, and we were going to do them together, but then she just, like, never kept doing it with me.
I had similar experiences where I was
too?
like, yeah, well, so I made the channel. I remember I was in my cousin's computer room, my cousin Emily. Went to her wedding last year, like this, you know, like, and I made I don't know how I came to the title. Mine was The Good Cookie. Cookie because people would call me Brookie Cookie.
Yeah.
The Good, I don't know why. I just was like,
You're the good.
Awesome. Because people were doing like adjectives, I guess, you know, super awesome kids, super, like, you know,
yes,
it was
I
very
that.
like,
that is
like
true.
that. Very random. And then, yeah, I had friends along the way who were like, we're going to do this as a partner thing. But like, I think it was me being like, hey, we're going to do this as a partner thing. You know? And then being like, sure.
Like, okay. And then did you
No, it was always me. I never even like introduced it as like, this is our channel. Like, it was always my channel, but like, I tried to loop in some people more, I think.
Like, you're going to do this with me.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's nice to like do it with people. Like, I definitely had certain friends that like my followers knew of them. Like, then they made a channel. It's like, get her to 100 subscribers. Like, did you like make videos when you would hit milestones?
Yes.
Oh. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Was huge.
I did one. I forget if it was 50. It might have been 50 on my driveway with chalk. Like, I like.
Oh yeah, like thank you 50. Oh my god,
I think so I made my brother film it. Like, it's like a shaky webcam video.
Wow, you like did the most for your followers. I just like
was out here trying my best. I was doing the full spectrum of editing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, edited more than we do now. Obviously.
Yeah. Well, we have video
editors now that are amazing.
Yes.
But
yeah, they're amazing, and they're way more talented than we are.
My
so
God.
they do the most for us. But yeah, that's how I taught my. I mean, I still edit my TikToks. I know you do too. Like, there's things that I still plug into Final Cut Pro, and that's how it went iMovie, and then eventually, as we upgraded to
Final Cut. Yeah.
Was that your? Did you use iMovie?
iMovie and then Final Cut in like high school, I think.
Yeah.
Call it. Yeah, high school.
So then you quit that channel. Did you like private everything and like get rid of it, or what did you do with it?
No, not for a while. That was like in the last probably 7 years, which still is like how crazy though. Like, that's still kind of recent, not recent, but yeah. Well, basically, we should talk about how we started to find this new community, because I was just still making the music videos, whatever. And then I will literally never forget on the suggested bar, which we still have on YouTube. Thank God. Juicy Star 07's room tour. It opened up a whole floodgate for me.
So thank you, Blair Fowler.
Thank you, Blair Fowler. Truly. That video, I think I need to go home and watch tonight. Her room was seriously amazing. All of her makeup organization.
I remember everything about this. I remember in her bedside table, she had the flight training book because she was training to be a pilot. Go watch it. You will remember this.
Oh my God.
Memory
I actually
unlocked.
don't remember that.
Because she had like cool hobbies. I was like, like she was like, I'm actually training for my pilot's license. Go watch it.
Are you talking about the pink room?
It was the first one.
The first one. Yeah. Maybe this was the second room. No, I think it was the first.
Okay.
It was like nice.
This was the thing because she like it was just I wanted to be her. Like, it was just everything about her like that. Just, and then she would talk about like her studying in school. She'd be like, here's all my school stuff. I was like, I need to be like Blair as a student. Like,
and then she started the company, the Monogram Company.
Yes.
Oh my God, I forget what it was called. Was it? No, that's her sister. All That Glitters.
That was brilliant.
Glitzy Glam. Glitzy Glam was her company. Wow.
Brilliant. An entrepreneur.
She truly, like, I hope she's doing well these days. Yeah, so that's how I found the beauty community. How did you find that next community of like beauty fashion vibe? Do you remember?
So I think obviously I naturally got to like the Juicy Star 07s of the world, but I think for me it really started with Michelle Phan, which was the big one, and she was like the OG like makeup person on YouTube. So it started with makeup, I think, with me.
Yeah.
A lot of these girls did makeup first, but like
it was all makeup. Yeah, I'm just saying so people understand what we're doing. But it was makeup.
She did like, but I remember her watching her like makeup for glasses. I didn't even wear glasses, but like makeup
for picture day.
Yes.
She'd be like, you need to use Smashbox photo finish.
But
like,
it was a
primer.
The videos were productions back then though. Like it was like a whole thing. It wasn't just Lady Gaga.
Oh my gosh,
Halloween costume.
Barbie. Like she could recreate any look, and they were she would like put like whatever a cool background on her TV and make it look like whoever she's trying to be. Like Michelle Phan was probably right after Juicy Star 07 for me because that was definitely an early memory. She made me want like really fancy makeup, like Lancome.
Oh yeah,
so I was sponsored by Lancome.
She was always sponsored by them, and she would use like their skincare and everything, and you'd be like,
yes.
Damn.
Her skin looked so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, her videos were so soothing. Oh my god, there were literally so many
incredible content. I don't know how she paved the way for everybody. Like the people who thought of these ideas at first, they deserve so much credit because they're the true like original thinkers, you know?
Like literally.
Like who thought like what, you know? How did she think like I'm going to film me doing my makeup for picture day but make it a whole like it was
she
brilliant.
Literally like put like the school portrait, like that airbrushed background, like
hired videographers. Clearly like it was just an incredible production.
Good.
And
so, like,
at that point there was
era.
really not much money in the space either, so a lot of people were just doing this out of like their own, you know, free and I don't know if they had the vision to think into the future and think like, hey, I can make money from this someday.
I'd love to know like if they made money back then, like how much. I think they did because I don't know about you, I didn't even realize you could make money till like a lot later. So I was like, oh, have people been making money this whole time? Like I'm sure they're making something, but
maybe
so different than like what they could now with those views and stuff. So crazy.
I don't know when AdSense really was like created though, because I think it took a few years into the platform for it to be like, hey, we can monetize. Like at first it was more or less like my stomach is growling, don't mind me. I think it's just digesting. I've had a stomach ache today.
Oh,
don't
buddy.
mind me. It happens sometimes.
It does. My stomach's growling because I'm hungry.
Oh.
Twins. Kind of. Fraternal. Michelle Phan.
Yeah, I think that it originally was just created as a place to like upload videos. Like I don't know if the original, maybe they thought about it, but they're definitely
not originally.
I mean, I guess everything's always a business. Like I'm sure they were always like, you know, we could put ads on the side because, you know, you'd go to a news website, Google anything, and there's of course advertisements on the side. However, I wonder what their thought process was.
Well, I don't remember if it was introduced to me or introduced to everybody at the same time, but do you remember when it was the thing to become YouTube partner?
Oh yes.
It was like a thing. So once you became YouTube partner, I think you had to hit a certain amount of subscribers.
You did. They had requirements.
Or still. I think you still.
Yeah, you still do. So now it's just apply for the AdSense program. But back then it was you have to apply to be partner. And by being a partner, you're in the AdSense program. But you also get a list of other things, I think,
you
too.
Guys, back in the day, you could not make your own thumbnail for the video. You got a choice of 3 like screenshots from the video, like still shots.
Yes.
And it was like, you gotta hope one of them hits. But now, obviously, you can like make these beautiful thumbnails. So it's more aesthetically pleasing when someone is looking through your video list. It's crazy.
Yeah, you just used to have to cross your fingers that you would like get lucky and
yes.
like
It was terrible. Like I was just looking through now and I was like, oof, like you're like
yes.
one eye open. Like
yes.
So yeah, that was one of the benefits you got from YouTube partner, and then like AdSense too. But I never did AdSense on my own. I immediately, as soon as I could, signed with Style Hall TBT to their network, and they like set me up. Did you do that? Were you ever with Style Hall?
Yes, I was. But I definitely did it on my own first because I was getting checks to the house from Google. And my parents were like, yo. I mean, they were like $50, but still, like, they were like, what is she doing up there?
Yeah.
I had a different experience. My parents were more like, we don't really know what you're doing, but cool. Like, yeah. And of course they cared and they were like invested in whatever, but it was just more or less like, I think it was like my silly little hobby, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, by the time of Style Hall, that was...
Oh, yeah, that was later.
High school? No, late middle school? I don't know.
Danielle was always a little businesswoman, though, because I remember the first time we met, you came, like, I was, like, asking you about Instagram, and you were, like, in 8th grade giving me the tips on, like, how to, like, grow on Instagram. You're like, you got to post outfit pictures. You got to post every day.
Shut up,
really?
I don't
just
remember
seared into my memory because I was like, holy shit. I remember for a fact because you had, like, 20K and I had, like, 2,000 followers. I was like, but Instagram is so new. This was, when did we meet? 2014? 2013? 2012, honestly. It might have been 2012.
I think 2012 is when we met. That's, I think, what's in our bio.
So that was very early days. And I remember you were like giving me the tips. But it was all, both of us, I think it was learning by doing, right?
Truly. Like, it was like, and yeah, did you ever have a point, like, I didn't tell my parents I like made YouTube. Did your parents from day one of you making YouTube videos, did they know you were posting it onto YouTube?
Yeah, because they knew the original channel. Yeah. And then my journey, it was a little different. Like, I took it down, whatever. Like, I was like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I was like, bullied, whatever. But they were weird. I mean, they were like strange videos, you know, like and it was like untimely in 8th grade. Like, it was cool in the sense that like my friends liked being in them, but then it got to a point where like everyone in the school, I don't know, maybe you didn't have the same experience. So I stopped that channel, and then I took like a year break or whatever, and then I created my new channel. So I don't know how I broke it to them again, like that I'm doing it again, but I feel like it wasn't like I just always did, and they were like, all right, whatever, like, you know, they never monitored me, they never like watched the videos to make sure everything's good. I think like we had a really trusting relationship, my parents, which I'm really thankful for. I hope to be like that with my children one day, you know, where it's like, you know, just do the right thing, which is it's a lot of trust to put in a kid, but
don't mess up. Yeah, mine like didn't know I had a YouTube for a long time, and then I guess I eventually told, because of how I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube. I wasn't allowed to have my computer in my room.
That one experience, damn it.
I know.
One time.
But honestly, it probably made me to be a rebel and have a YouTube. So, and then eventually I told them, and they were like, oh, you're doing like, because they saw me in my backyard I had a camcorder.
And they weren't sure what you were doing with the videos.
But then they probably realized it. So yeah, I don't remember it being like, I'm going to sit you down. I'm going to tell you guys now. But yeah. So then we found the beauty community. Then I think I posted a couple like random makeup tutorials, literally with Claire's eyeshadows palettes. Like, I will never forget. Oh, wow.
TBT.
On my Brax 458 channel. And then finally I was like, I just want to like, in my head, I probably didn't even know this word, but I was like, rebrand, you know? Like, it's not what I thought, but.
Well, back then people had channels for every different thing, every different interest. People would have like the gaming channel, and they'd have the main channel, the vlog channel. That was, so one person could have 8 different channels.
Yeah, like your music video channel, your skit channel.
Yes.
You're so right.
Your second channel, your backup channel.
Oh my God, backup channel.
Just in case you got banned or whatever.
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot about backup channels. That's actually really funny. You got me there.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's when I made the Makeup by Danielle.
That was the skincare branch of Brax. What was the number?
Brax 458.
Brax 458.
I couldn't tell you.
Makeup niche.
I know. What was when and then
then I did. So then I did Brooke X Beauty. It wasn't a branch of anything. That was an entirely new channel, and same thing. I just started posting. I think at that point that was in my old house. Oh my God. So I was a freshman in high school in this channel. Makeup videos, little outfits, outfit of the day, outfit of the week. Oh my
gosh, yeah.
Room tour. I did like study tips, like for being in high school. Like those were a lot of like the OG videos. I mean, I definitely saw what was on. I not many of my videos were original thought. It was a lot of like, you know, hey, what's out here? Yes.
It was like, what's in my bag tag, or what's in my backpack, the tags, like, oh my God, there were so many tags. I can't even think on the top of my head.
Tags were basically videos that were going around in the community, and you would tag your friends to do them. So that's kind of like early ways of making friends, basically. So you'd be like, by the way, I'm going to do what's in my bag because Danielle tagged me, and I'm going to tag Kenzie, Katie, and etc.
And it'll be linked in the description. Or not linked even. Like, we'd literally just like write
their name. Yeah.
And I remember one time, I forgot who it was, someone tagged me. I was like, she knows who I am. Like, it's so exciting.
It was such a big deal to get tagged.
You would like, even if it was like someone you know doesn't know, you'd like click on their description just in case they tagged you. And you're like, oh my God.
Is it me? Is it me? No.
I know. Oh my gosh. It was so fun. There were like so many tags, like the confidence tag, like 10 things that I love about myself, or like,
early YouTube was there was a boyfriend tag. That's how people would introduce their boyfriends. Boyfriend tag. Yes. Yep. It was like questions like, how'd you meet?
I'm sitting in the kitchen, or I'm sitting in the living room. What am I watching? That's like one of the, it's always, and it's like, oh my gosh, they dropped the boyfriend tag. It was so exciting.
Geeking. Wow, lots of fun videos back then. And you kind of got into lifestyle too then. Like, not lifestyle, but like you didn't just do makeup on that channel.
For a while, it was just like makeup.
Okay.
For no reason. Like, it was makeup. And then Forever 21 hauls, like back to school hauls. Those were like, I feel like what people really got excited for me. I would do some major back to school hauls.
Were you like a little businesswoman in the sense of like you would go shopping for your back to school stuff and be like, I gotta go film my haul, and like tell me too. I
run upstairs, lock the door.
Sleepaway camp, I took that shit so seriously. We would like go to Target, like do the haul, and I'd be like, don't bother me for 3 hours. Like, shut the door. Like, literally.
Same with like back when we did like what I got for Christmas hauls. Oh my God. It would be like, literally no one talk to me. I need to get this up before everyone else does. Like on Christmas morning. The fact that we would literally rush so hard to like go into our room to show what we got for Christmas and then get it up on Christmas Day while they're like making food. It's like, holy shit, I missed out on so much of Christmas Day. But it was such a boost of serotonin to like go see other people's too, and like everyone like had their Yule logs on. It was a good time.
It was a good time. That was a good time in YouTube history. I feel like it really progressed fast, like in those few years though. Like the platform grew so much, it became so much more like quote like mainstream. Like within basically from like the time we met on, like 2012 on, like I just feel like things like started really it was a journey. Thanks for coming with me. No, it really became.
Yeah, it became, instead of it becoming like makeup heavy, people started to, they were still pretty highly produced videos. Mind you, all these were pretty highly produced. I mean, not like I had the best cameras or anything, but I feel like everyone, it was like tripod or your computer, like it was like a setup. It wasn't like walk around with your camera ever at all. That was like not a thing. No,
and it was all very structured videos. It was very topical, to the point. My outfits of the week, my makeup routine for school, my study tips, what's in my bag, like very... one thing, and you know what you're getting.
Yeah, and like not too much about your life, really. No. Like maybe you'd infuse things in there. And I remember when I signed with Style Hall, they were like, the perfect video is 6 to 8 minutes. And now we're out here posting like 40+ minute vlogs. It's so crazy.
But that just goes to show that there's no perfect whatever. Like, you know, you could like be like, oh, I'm going to try to do what the algorithm does and whatever. But it works different person to person. Because then we have friends that are like, I only post short videos. Like that's only, you know?
True. That's true.
So I think you need to do you, is what I would tell my younger self too, because I feel like I tried to follow what other people were doing to be successful, which worked to a certain extent, but then I would think of an original idea and like those would do so much better. Yeah. I'm sure you too. Like we did
like your Polaroid one.
Yes.
Your Polaroid video slapped.
Oh, that did so well. And that was like spiraled by because I saw people like showing them in there what they got for Christmas, and I was like, no one ever talked about how to use this camera. So then I did like a tutorial on like how to use it, review, is it worth it? Like, and that was an original idea.
Yes.
You know?
I love that. Thanks. I love that for you.
You did some original I feel like you were creative with it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The sleepaway camp stuff we did was very original for the time.
Those were really fun. That's how we like found each other. That's how I found your videos, at least.
Yeah, you
your
too.
Sleepaway camp video.
And that's how we became friends. And we've told the story a million times. And then we messaged, we met up at the mall, yada yada. And then
we sat in the food court and hung out. And then we walked around the mall. Our moms came because they were like worried.
We were young.
We were meeting young from the internet. It was quite weird. But what you were saying about, you know, trying to do things that other people were doing because it was trending, that's when it kind of moved to this new era of the life hacks, DIY, which was also definitely a very fun time. But that was a time I struggled in because it was really fun, but it was such high production videos. We're talking like our sweet friends, like Alicia Marie, My Life is Ava. Who else was in that? Gabby and Nikki.
Well, our friend Molly Bailey crushed that era.
Oh my God, yes. Molly Bailey. And when her and Kenzie lived together in LA, they would make these super aesthetic fall morning routines. That's when the morning routines started to come out, and
really just well planned. They were putting money into these videos. Like, you know, you were like, I'm gonna either hire a filmer or I'm going to buy a bunch of props. Like you really like investing money in it. And this was in the lifestyle niche, to be fair. Like
this was in our world, definitely a good point to make.
But I think it was people started making money and they started being smart and turning that money around into like investing it into the, like they were, you know, doing that pretty early on.
Honestly, a good way to compare it is like think very aesthetic morning routines on TikTok, like the super fast ones, but in long form.
So on YouTube. True.
But the very aesthetic, like Bath and Body Works candlelit. Or it was so funny. It would be like every morning I get up and I make this smoothie and I work out all before high school. And it's like, you were probably lying. Like at least I did this. I would literally be like, this is my workout. Like I literally I would like work out for the video. But it was like such a thing in that time to literally be so perfect.
And like curated and very, specific.
Saturation up.
We didn't let people into our lives. Like it was very vague. Like, you know, they knew like what grade you were in and like the state you lived in.
Yeah.
It was very vague.
Yes.
They didn't know your interests. They didn't know anything about your friends, your family. Like, it was very like,
Yeah. And I even like, I still like catch myself doing it sometimes. Like, I'm sure you had this too, like a YouTube voice. Like, it was very like, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I'd be like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Danielle. And like, people just always would bring it up still. And now I'm like, okay,
I think I did too, but I was also younger. So I can't, it's hard to distinct, like, was it? But I definitely did have a voice.
Were higher, yeah.
Yes.
True.
But I also definitely like because you would like, you also weren't as comfortable in front of the camera probably as you are now.
Yeah.
It's just years and years of practice. Of course, you're going to become a little looser, a little less like, okay, I'm recording now, go. Like,
yeah.
It
was like action. Okay. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back.
And you knew you had to be high energy. Like, you were like, yeah, but I have to like get after it today.
And then it was the time around this time, a lot of people were like moving to LA. And I feel like that's how people's videos got better because, like, for example, Molly and Kenzie, they would help each other film. So, and like Aspen and like them, they like moved in together at one point and they were helping each other film these like amazing videos. They'd do the IKEA videos and like the makeup, or I don't even know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean.
They were very, and it was smart though because everyone was collabing with each other. So it was very like cross promotional. Like, you would be watching a vlog and be like, oh, who's that other girl? Oh, I should subscribe to her too.
Yeah, they'd like sit down together and be like, today we're going to be doing this type of video. Like I remember I flew out to LA a couple times and like did a video with Janine. Actually did really good. Janine Amapola.
You did a lot of those actually.
I really grinded. I was like, okay. It was basically like let's say Brooke and I collabed. She would do like for me and Janine did coffee life hacks. And I did like my coffee morning routine. I really can't remember. And then you'd sit down and be like, so on Janine's channel and then on Danielle's channel, okay, go subscribe to her. Yes. Go watch that video after this one. And it was great cross promotion. It was so fun too.
Yeah, it is fun to get. We did a few. I remember we did a school themed one.
Yeah, we did back to school outfits.
Did pretty good.
That was fun. Is that what you're talking about?
I feel like we did outfits, but then I feel like on my channel I did something else. Like it was like one of those where it was like we all did something different. We filmed with Sarah Burgett too, I think.
Oh yeah.
Remember we went to a school.
Oh my God, that was in Santa Monica or like Palisades.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we went to the infamous like Blue Locker school because like we saw like My Life is Ava or someone probably went there. And we like did a ton of back to school videos.
And we like took a bunch of photos and whatever. And then we only took a few clips of the stuff we took together. And then like we made our own videos. Like individually at home.
Yes. It was like Brooke would do like hacks were such a thing.
I did a lot of hacks, study hacks, back to school life hacks.
God, so many hacks. I remember being like, I don't have any more hacks for life.
But they weren't even original. They were all from Google. I know. Like none of them. I wasn't over here like thinking of hacks. I'm not a very
the world. Hacks. And then also in that time were the DIYs, and I really
no can do.
I tried. I remember I did like a Michael's Day and went and bought. Oh my God, I don't even think I posted the videos so bad.
This isn't even a hot take, but yes, of course, certainly some of the time it can be way more cost effective to DIY something. But a lot of the time, by the time you buy all of the materials, and not to mention your time input into something, and the way that it turns out, the quality of the project, it's worth it to just buy whatever item it is.
Go do it. And just some people were just super talented at it.
Some people were so good.
Yeah, and also I feel like some people just had like the glue already or like just stuff. So it's like when you're cooking. You have a craft
cabinet.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I have that spice rather than I have to go buy cumin and turmeric and
you're so right.
So I feel like that's true. So for them, they just like had it.
Yeah. Of course, if it's something personal or sentimental, like it was, a photo project
painting,
or something, sure.
Stuff like that.
But there were things that were like room decor or something, and it would be like, just go to TJ Maxx. Girl, just go to TJ Maxx. Like, what are you doing?
It was a really hard time for me. No, not actually, but I remember being like, dang, like I wish I could make those videos, but now it's like so different now. It's like literally make whatever type of video you want. But back then
it was the algorithm started to like form, I feel like, and it was a formula. It was like, and everyone just knew it. It just became common fact of like, if I do this type of video, it will do well. Like I know exactly what I have to do. I have to make a bright, fun thumbnail. I have to put the word hack in the title. I have to include another YouTuber in it. Like there was literally a formula to success that we had followed. It worked on those videos. And then you're like, damn it, I have to do these videos.
That's so true. Like the formula truly did work.
It's not that way anymore though. YouTube has changed a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like the algorithm doesn't reward. Like, of course, it rewards you for keeping with your branding. I feel like I'm sure you notice that too.
Yeah, like being consistent
and like, you know, if they like your audience likes Week in My Life, so then the next Week in My Life will be pushed, like things like that. But that's because you created that, versus if you're just, there is no way of like following what's really trending. Like the trends change too fast these days. Things are way too fast.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. So after the DIY and hacks of it all, I guess it slowly started to progress. More people, like Brooke was saying earlier, a lot of people had main channels and vlog channels. I think I made the vlogs by Danielle for a little, but I didn't.
I had a vlog channel too.
Yeah.
I got some followers on it and stuff, and then it turned out that my videos were starting to kind of be like, where does this go? You know, because I would do a morning routine, but it would be a little chattier and vlog style, and I'd be like, I kind of want to post this on my vlog channel, but I have more subscribers on my main channel.
Yeah, it was
where does it go?
Tough.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's some people definitely still have vlog channels.
Totally.
But
quite a few people. Remy and Alicia do.
Yeah, you're so right. But yeah, so Brooke and I eventually like just started doing. When did you start? I don't remember. I like really didn't really use my other vlog channel.
I definitely did. Like it was in
college. I knew you. Yeah,
when I did college vlogs, they were posted there for the most part. And then I think like sophomore or junior year of college, I stopped it and moved them to my main channel.
Yes, it was more recent. I remember that.
But I also really didn't start doing. I posted vlogs, I guess, on that channel, like vlogs, whatever. But I didn't start making vlogs my thing until around that time. I was still doing a lot of sit downs, like
it was still sit down season for sure.
Sit down with my big camera, like what we're basically recording with for the podcast video, and your ring light, literally the setup, and
in your dorm room. I remember.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So you'd be like, "Oh, my roommate's gone." Like, okay, I can film.
No one was making vlogs back like 2015. No. If I walked around campus with my like little G7X, even like that wasn't a thing. Like no one was doing that.
No, not at all.
I kind of wish I did now in hindsight. No, I would have been sick, but I wasn't a forward thinker.
No, oh my gosh. Well, so yeah, so I guess I was 2 years behind you. So then when you were a junior, I was freshman in college. I think it was second semester of freshman year. I saw Margot Lee's vlogs, and she was doing college Week in My Life. So I was like, that is so fun. Like she might have started the Week in My Life, so I don't really know because that's how I found them.
Or the college ones at least. And
college Week in My Lives. And I was like, oh, like we never vlogged in high school. Like I would literally never do that. I mean, who knows now? I'm sure people do. Actually, I think people definitely do.
I feel like you filmed on certain days though. Did you not film on like Spirit Day or something?
In the car, like or maybe
No, you did Week in My Lives in high school. Because you did. I remember it was like
I would do weekend. I did.
Oh, okay,
yes,
okay.
Okay, yes. I was like, wait, I did in my lives.
Weekend.
I did weekend in my lives, and it would be on Fridays when I like school was finished up, and I was like in my uniform. I'm like, okay, like football game tonight. Yes, I did a little bit. Yes, you're right. You remember better than I do. Wow. So I did those, and then I remember.
But then the college videos is really when it like.
Yeah, that really hit, and I was like, okay, I'm literally only doing vlogs basically because people just eat it up, and like we equally do too. Like we love it.
Those are always the favorite type of videos to make. Yes. I feel like, right?
Oh my gosh, it's just so easy and so fun, and that's what people want. And I remember I said to my freshman year roommate, I was like, hey, because like you're literally living with someone, and like especially if you're vlogging, it's a lot of your life, like when you're waking up. And I said, hey, like is it cool, like I'll probably not ever do this again, but is it okay if I like do a week in my life, like I'm just gonna kind of vlog in here making my coffee before we leave? And she was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I literally was like, I'm just trying it out.
Yeah.
From then I think I did it like every week. And she was really chill about it. But so yeah, that's how I got into the vlogs, and that's where we are now.
I feel the same. I feel like, my junior year about is when I started. I was looking at my channel recently because I found like, finals Week in My Life junior year or whatever.
Yes,
like stuff
like the
that.
Buzzwords and stuff like that. It is so crazy now because people ask Brooke and I, like, what do you want to do next? Or like, what's your... And it's so crazy because we have been doing vlogs for so long, but that is what does best on YouTube still to this day, I feel, for us.
Yeah. And that's the thing about YouTube is that it's such a wide place. Like we said, there's people that have 7 million subscribers that we've never heard of. Yep. That's because they're doing their thing. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing about YouTube is it's YouTube. You could do whatever you want on it. Yep. I discover new people all the time because they're doing their own thing, and they're not like the other people I follow, or maybe they are, and the algorithm knows what to give me. So I don't think that there's blanket tips like do vlogs, like, or don't do vlogs. Like, it's really the choice is up to you. Also, you need to play up your strengths. You know, we're sitting here saying like the highly produced stuff
wasn't our strength. Yeah. But some people, like Alicia Marie, still does amazing highly produced videos on her main channel, and I'm obsessed with watching them.
Crushing it. Remy too. I mean, Remy is like a cooking show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's amazing.
She's just an animal. I love her.
They kill it, and they still do well, and that is like amazing.
Trying to think of like other examples
of like people who are doing like the more curated videos, I guess.
Yeah, I can't remember her username at the moment, but she does a lot of like, I bought $1,000 worth of Revolve and like this is how it turned out.
Oh, well,
like
Shelby
like
and
that.
Monica still do videos like that, and they are gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Shelby and Monica's videos are really cool too. That's a good point. Like real estate stuff, or like what $1,000 in New York will get you.
Yeah,
like,
very topical. Like Shelby does like her Tesla videos that do so well, and that's just in our niche of people we know. I can't even imagine how wide scale like the internet goes.
Gosh. There's just so much, and that's what's so cool. I feel like you can even just go on YouTube and search buzzwords and you'll find cool videos that make you happy and that you enjoy. Like it's interesting hearing other people talk about what they watch on YouTube, and you're like, whoa, didn't know that existed.
I love that.
Yeah.
And finding new people. Some people are finding like, that's why they're saying like post on YouTube Shorts now, which we can get into like the short term content, but people, that's a big push I feel like is it's, some are saying that it's easier to grow an audience with the short form content like TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Reels. So that's why you're supposed to be posting content on there to then direct them to your YouTube. But then we have friends who do TikTok or whatever, and they're like, oh, I'm really trying to grow on YouTube. Like, and we're like the opposite thing. We're like trying to grow,
on TikTok and stuff. It's so hard. I'm definitely at a point where right now, like I love posting these vlogs every week. I literally love them so much, but I'm like, do people want anything else? Like, you know, it's like so crazy, and like I really enjoy it, and I'm down to keep. It's just hard when people ask you like, oh, like what's your goal for YouTube? I'm like, I don't know, like I'm just enjoying it.
I feel the same,
but I guess that's good.
But we also found ourselves in such a good position that I think we also have a lot of things going on, to be fair, because we do, you guys know, we do the podcast, we each have our own YouTube channels, we each do Instagram that we keep up with regularly. Not just like, it's not just like one little post, like it's, you know, that's a thing.
So right. Everything that we do full force.
Completely agree. We don't have like a form of social media that's been like untouched.
Yeah, I guess my TikToks just sometimes I like, you're like in your moment right now. You know,
I go through weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Though? But it's rare that one form of our social media goes untouched for like 2 months. You know,
it's so true. It's so true. Like our YouTube, we both post twice a week, almost all the time.
Yeah, I missed those.
I missed one last week. You know, it's okay.
Oh, it happens.
It happens.
Man, life happens. 2 videos a week is a ton when you think about it.
For YouTube, like when I talk to other people, a lot of our friends that make YouTube, they like post every couple weeks now.
Yeah,
and I'm like, whoa, like so we're doing that. We literally never miss a podcast episode. It goes up every Wednesday, and then we also post on Instagram. Like you were just saying, I'm just emphasizing everything. So we are just doing lots of different content for all different types of people. And yeah, you're right.
No, I think that's what, where did I go from that? Oh, in terms of, we found ourselves in a unique position though, that we are making a good amount of money. We have a good following. We don't have millions of followers, but we have a really great, strong, supportive following.
Yes.
I think we have a really good engaged following is the key word.
We're so thankful.
So thankful.
Love you guys so much.
So thankful. And I think that's been as a result of us opening up, sharing about our personal life, really taking everyone along the journey. Like when we made that shift from like being so, they've really seen us grow up, you know?
Yeah, it's more of like, that's kind of our niche, is people growing up with us. It's not like, hopefully we give you guys some tips and we teach you guys things, but it's more of like, let's grow up together.
Yes,
let's experience
we're going
life
through
together.
life together. Yes.
And it's so special. Like we always meet people that have like, people be like, I watched you since you had braces, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so crazy, and it's so cool. And that's a really cool thing about YouTube that we love so much, is that, you know, it's been around for so long. We've been doing it for so long. We stuck with it. We decided to stick with it for however many years, like 10 plus years, which is just so cool. And I'm so proud of us.
I know. I'm really proud of us too. We really did the damn thing. I know. So that whenever I think back, like, or not get like imposter syndrome, but I'm like questioning like what I'm doing with my life. I'm like, you've been doing this for a minute now, and you've enjoyed it along the way. So like, I know.
So why put ever more pressure on it? Like, just enjoy it.
When I start, because you can get I'm sure you get like this too, where you can get a little analytical with it, or be like, why am I not growing? Why am I want more. Like it's always, you want more, but it's like, let's take a step back and appreciate like what we have. We're in such an amazing, I think that's why we both feel, you know, when people ask our goals, like I'm kind of like, ooh, like,
yeah, I know.
What's your goal? Like, you know?
Yeah. Because I think they just assume like, oh, since we've like done this well, you know, it's like, oh, what's the next step? But like, it's just, this is how it's always been. Like ever since we started YouTube, it's never been maybe, oh, I want to hit 100,000 subscribers, stuff like that. But it's never been like this next thing. We've literally just kept going.
Totally.
And that's kind of, I guess that's a little sentimental, and that's our journey in YouTube in specific. But yeah, so those were kind of all the phases, and it was just such a fun time, all of them.
A ride, to say the least. We've learned a lot along the way, I would say.
Yes.
Found ourselves, but that's also the process of documenting growing up. I mean, you literally were finding ourselves in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Well, exactly. Yeah. You have to give yourself grace because there's videos from forever ago and you're like, oh my God, I would literally never post that now. Like, it's so crazy. So yes, I guess that's definitely something to do with that as well.
We've done a lot.
Yeah.
What a ride.
What a ride. It's been so much fun, and we're just going to keep going. No end date here. We love you guys so much. The podcast, obviously, we love doing every week. It's seriously so fun, and I hope you guys got something out of this episode and just enjoy it in general, because we love making it.
Same. Maybe you relate, or you're like, oh my God, I remember that time or that video.
Yes.
Or
hopefully
like
you guys are like screaming at the camera.
Yes. I hope this is a very like relatable episode. But thank you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, give this video a big thumbs up. If you're listening, give us a 5-star rating. It takes literally 2 seconds out of your day.
That would be so cool. That's a goal. We want that.
Yeah, that's a goal.
We want some ratings. We'd love to get on some charts. That would be cool for podcast.
Very cool. Follow us at Danielle Carolyn, at Brooke Miggio, at Gals on the Go podcast. And we will see you guys next week.
See you guys next week. Bye.